Hi guys, my name is Oluwo Olawole Olakunle. I'm a young river priest, a tech enthusiast, and an advocate for the dissemination of the knowledge of Ifa and the Orishas across Africa and the diaspora for our young people, for them to be able to develop in the knowledge of Ifa and the Orishas. Èṣù ọ̀dàrà, ọlá ìlú, ògiri òkú, òkiri òkú, ọ̀làmọ̀lámọ̀ bàtà, ó mẹ̀kún sunjẹ lẹ́kún lọ, ẹlẹ́kún sunkún láàárọ̀ èyí sunkún, ó mọ mímí sunjẹ onímí lọ, láàárọ̀ èyí sun ẹ̀jẹ̀, ó mọ mímí sunjẹ onímí lọ, onímí sunmí láàárọ̀ èyí sùn fún. Èṣù bàbá mi kò ní tó ń rà lọ́jà, èṣù dára bàbá mi kò ní tó ń tà lọ́jà tó rárá bàbá ṣe ń lọ, ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ìgbà tí ẹ̀bọ̀rá ga àtàrí ẹ̀ ṣe fíyefíye lọ́kọ̀ọ̀kan. Èṣù ọ̀dàrà is an important Orisha in the schematics of the Yoruba spiritual pantheon. Unlike what the Christians have tagged Èṣù ọ̀dàrà to be, we have tagged Èṣù ọ̀dàrà to be Satan, but unfortunately, Èṣù is not Satan. In fact, Èṣù is the ashe or the energy that brings to effect the options and the clamor of all of the Orishas and all of the things that live on the face of the earth. So, àṣẹ tí a fi mú nǹkan wá sí ìmúṣẹ ní Èṣù ọ̀dàrà. Èṣù ọ̀dàrà is the energy or the force behind bringing to life all of the things that we really want or the clamors of the Orishas or as human beings. So, Èṣù ọ̀dàrà is an important Orisha in the schematic of our spiritual system. Èṣù ọ̀dàrà is so many things in so many ways. The Yorubas call Èṣù ọ̀dàrà ọlá ìlú, the wealth of the community. Èṣù ọ̀dàrà is the trickster, is the knowledgeable Orisha who serves as an intermediary between the cosmic realm and the physical realm. Èṣù ọ̀dàrà is the messenger who helps us in relating our messages to Olódùmarè and all of the Orishas in a way that will appeal to them about our own clamor and our own yearning. Èṣù ọ̀dàrà is the energy that makes sure that all of our clamors come to effect. That is, Èṣù ọ̀dàrà ni ọlá ìlú tó jẹ́ kí gbogbo àdúrà wa tó mú gbogbo àdúrà wa lọ sí etí Olódùmarè fún ìgbọ́. Èṣù ọ̀dàrà is the energy. It represents the energy to actualize the effect of any of the Orishas. That is why for an Orisha to make something important or for an Orisha to make something come to life, it has to pass through Èṣù. Èṣù ọ̀dàrà is the pathfinder through which all of our life clamors come to reality. Èṣù ọ̀dàrà la fi jọba lórí ilẹ̀ alààyè. Kò sí tó fẹ́ ṣe lórí ilẹ̀ alààyè lẹ́yìn Èṣù ọ̀dàrà. Òun ni ọlá ìlú. The eulogy ó mẹ̀kún sunjọlẹ́kún lọ is to show how important and how emotionally attached the love that Èṣù ọ̀dàrà has for humans and how important Èṣù ọ̀dàrà is in ensuring that some of the things that we really want in the face of the heart come to manifestation. Ó mẹ̀kún sunjọlẹ́kún lọ. It shows that for those of us who he understands and he feels even much more than the way we feel, the way we are yearning, the way we are looking out for things, the way we are clamoring for things, the way we are yearning for things, each other has much more yearnings than us. Ìfà ni ó lọ sáàjò láàrin àyà ìṣẹ́jú mẹ́ta, ó lọ sí ẹ̀kúnlé ilé olódìdí ọdún mẹ́ta àtàbọ̀. It shows that Èṣù ọ̀dàrà is an Orisha who transcends space and time. It's an Orisha who can, based on the reality of things, he can move as fast and he can move slowly. He's the only Orisha who can transcend all of the auras or all of the energies of life. He can move to the polarity of positivity and at the same time can move to the polarity of negativity. Èṣù ọ̀dàrà does not take side. He's a very truthful Orisha. Òun ni olùránṣẹ́ wa láàrin ọmọ ènìyàn àti Olódùmarè, láàrin Orisha àti Olódùmarè. Èṣù ọ̀dàrà nìkan ló tó lé Olódùmarè wọ̀. A ṣe ń pè ní abẹ́gìjà wọlé ajé, àrìn gbẹ̀rẹ̀gbẹ̀rẹ̀ wọlé ajé. Èṣù ọ̀dàrà ló tó mú ibi kò lórí ẹni. La ṣe ń pè ní atàbìlìwọ̀sà. Èṣù ọ̀dàrà ní òun ni energy, òun ni irúnmọlẹ̀ tó mú kí gbogbo ń tá a fẹ́ kó wá sí ìmúṣẹ. Òun ni àṣẹ Olódùmarè tó Olódùmarè fi ń fi nǹkan ṣẹ ní ayé. The energy to make something come to life, the energy to bring to life all of our thought processes, all of our yearnings and all of our clamors. The energy behind that is Èṣù ọ̀dàrà. It's unfortunate that as a race we have been able to demonize Èṣù ọ̀dàrà from ọlá ìlú to something that is against the growth of ìlú. If they call Èṣù ọ̀dàrà the wealth of our community, it shows that in all strata of our community Eshodara has an important role to play in ensuring that life becomes better for inhabitants of the community, life becomes better for the community at large, the leadership of the community, and all whatnot. If you're not in an environment where things are not going smoothly, it shows that the energy of Eshu, their share of life, that make things that make yearnings and make our realities come to that makes our thought processes and our ideals or ideals come to reality is not present. Eshodara is that energy or the force that turn our ideas to reality. Boru boy. Eshu Odara. If you are to look at the eulogy of Eshu Odara, wọ́n ní ọkùnrin àtàrí ẹ̀ ṣe fíefíe, ọ̀làmọ̀lámọ̀ bàtà, àjọngọ́lọ̀ ọkùnrin. The eulogy that has been given to Eshu Odara claims that Eshu Odara is male. However, my own personal research shows that Eshu Odara is an Orisha. It's an advanced Orisha who has the ability to transcend into feminine or masculine energy as much as it wishes, or in a way or in the circumstances, whichever circumstances is useful for him to utilize at any particular point in time. So Eshu Odara has the ability to transcend or to move to Eshu Odara has an important Orisha, has an ability to become to have a dual complex as an Orisha. So it can act as a female energy and it can act as a male energy. It can act as a positive energy and at the same time it can act as a negative energy depending on the task that is ahead of him. He has a dual nature, and in that he can act as a good person and as a bad person in order to ensure that the goal through which he is to achieve is actualized. Sometimes if the goal or the agenda would require him to act as a baby, he will act as a baby. If the task ahead of him requires him to act like a woman, he's going to act like a woman. So he's one of the Orishas who is blessed with the ability to transcend the different portals of spiritual portals in life. He can move to the air portal, can move to fire element, he can move to water element, and can move to the earth element. As an earth element, Eshu Odara ni onibode is the one who stands as a gatekeeper between heaven and earth. So nothing comes from heaven or earth without the knowledge of Eshu Odara. And even in the water, nothing happens under the water, nothing happens on the face of the earth without the technical know-how of Eshu Odara. So with that, we can agree that Eshu Odara has a dual polarity. So he's one of the Orisha who has the ability who is close enough to attain a godlike status, because attaining a godlike status is an ability to be able to equate the energy of positivity and negativity embedded in an element. So Eshu Odara has the ability to become positive and negative at the same time, irrespective, dependent on the goal ahead of him to achieve. Eshu Odara is an important messenger for humans, and for that reason, he is basically based on the eulogies and the realities of our fathers who know Eshu Odara before us. Eshu Odara is classified as a male or as a masculine energy. However, some of the works and some of the things he has been able to do shows that he has the ability to transcend from a positive polarity to a negative polarity in a whisk of time. Aboru, aboyi. Eshu is an important Orisha in the schematic of the making of the entire African race, especially the Yoruba land. However, Eshu Odara has been able to experience negativity based on the history of the Yoruba people. The Yoruba people have experienced a rich history with Eshu over time. However, at some point in time, there came a clause where people misinterpreted Eshu for Satan, and that led to the beginning of the reality of whom Eshu is within the Yoruba spiritual system. Eshu, who used to be Olaelu to the Yoruba people, now became Satan from the Western point of view. There's now a new Western definition of Eshu to the Yoruba people. The Yoruba people, through Reverend Ajayi Crowther misinterpreted or misrepresented Eshu for Satan, that leading to so many Yorubas breaking their relationship with Eshu over time. However, Eshu has had an important history in the schematic of the politics, the schematics of the doings, the schematics of the growth and the spirituality of Yorubas both home and abroad. But because we have refused to acknowledge Eshu as the wealth of our community, we now call Eshu as Satan. Wherever Satan in our own cosmology is referred to as Efun and Edi, which is not Eshu. Eshu is there to help the community. Eshu loves the community so much, Eshu loves humans so much that he is being eulogized as somebody who knows how to cry even much more than the bereaved. So if as a person I can cry more than the bereaved, it shows how much compassionate I can be to the bereaved. It shows that I can, if I wish to, if I'm properly eulogized, if I really wish to, according to the eulogy of Eshu, it shows that Eshu can make things happen within the twinkle of an eye. Ó lọ sí àjò tó jí gbogbo bí eré ọdún láàrin ìṣẹ́jú mẹ́ta. Ó wá lọ sẹ́yìn gbé ní olódìdí ọdún mẹ́ta. It shows that sometimes Eshu, as an Orisha, can decide to be extra fast in ensuring that he does a job for you. At the same time, he can also be extra slow in doing a job for you, irrespective of the relationship he has with you. Over time, Eshu has always had a working and a loving relationship with Yoruba people. But since we have tarnished his image over time, since we have continually called him Satan, so many things have been happening. And Efu and Edi, known as the negative energy to cause chaos and to cause havoc in the life of people, have always taken up on that chance to tag it as Eshu, and they have been doing so many havoc in Yoruba race. The issue of Eshu is rich. There is no kingdom in Yoruba land who does not have Eshu. There is in every border of every community in Yoruba land, Eshu is the first Orisha. That is the border, because Eshu knows when there is any negative thing coming to the town and informs the town first. Eshu is the one who stays at the border to inform the community of any positive thing or any negative thing coming towards the community. So with that kind of Orisha, is it a good Orisha to the community or a bad Orisha for the community? It shows that our fathers know how important Eshu is for them to say that Eshu is Ọlá ìlú. Torí pé tí ọlá bá ń bọ̀, tí oore bá ń bọ̀, tí owó bá ń bọ̀ in Yoruba community, you realize that Eshu is the first person that will tell them. If any negative thing also comes, so it's also one that will tell them. Yorubas call Eshu Odara Ati Abiwosa. This is the one who takes away negativity from one's head. So if Eshu Odara has been taking negativity away from our father's head over time, it shows how important and the rationale behind the fact that our forefathers have termed Eshu as a wealth of our community. Indeed, Eshu Odara is a wealth of the community and has helped and is continually helping our community now, people who recognize him and people who eulogize him to become better versions of themselves, irrespective of whether you Teshumole or you do not Teshumole. Aboru, Aboyi. The powers of Eshu are limitless. Let me give you an example. In Osa, Ofun, Ifa talks about the relationship between Orunmila and Eku. Eshu Odara is a vast Orisha who over time has numerous powers. Eshu Odara is a trickster. He has the power to do and undo. So his powers are limitless. He has the power to transcend into space, to relate with all new Orisha, and to enter into Olodumare's house at will. He is so powerful that he is one of the few Orishas who have the temerity and who is being given the privilege to go to Olodumare and come back at will without any blockages. Eshu Odara is also one of the few Orishas who has a very cordial relationship with the witches, the Ajes. So that's why the Yorubas call him Abegija Wole Aje and Igberegbere Wole Aje. So Eshu Odara is an important Orisha and he has so many powers. Power to, he is the energy behind sound waves, is the energy behind programming language, is the energy behind divination, is the messenger that carries all of our airballs and our prayers to Olodumare and then presents them in a way that is suitable for the required Orisha to work on it. Eshu Odara is important and has so many powers. It prevents harm from happening to us. It helps us to source for opportunities. Eshu Odara is Orisha behind our thought process. So sometimes if if we want to have a good thought process, we need to have a cordial relationship with Eshodara. Eshodara is the Orisha behind the portal of life and death. So Eshodara has the ability to open the door of life and close the door of death, depending on each of the energies that is needed for him to utilize at that particular point in time. Eshodara is one of the most knowledgeable Orisha on the face of the earth, such that he knows how to utilize his knowledge in ensuring that a task gets done. Eshodara is a very, very truthful Orisha. He will never, under any circumstances, go against the whims of the law. Eshodara is one of the most law-abiding Orisha. Whether he's your friend or not, he will ensure that he abides by the law and he carries out his duties and his responsibilities within the whims of the constitution of the law of nature. So Eshodara is an important Orisha and his powers are limitless. Eshodara is so powerful that at some point in the history of Ifa, Eshodara was able to stop the rolling and the computation of the moon in Osa-Ofun, in relationship between Orunmila, the son of Orunmila, and the son of death. Ọmọ Orunmila àti ọmọ ikú níjọ́ tí wọ́n jọ ń jà ìjà oṣù nífẹ̀ẹ́. Eshodara was so powerful enough to stop people from seeing the new moon for that month. So Eshodara has enormous powers, and his powers can be utilized in the ways that are peculiar to the task ahead of him. Aboru, Aboyi. There are different types of Eshodara. Èṣù ni ajẹ gbogbo ilé má bì. So one of the reasons why I think that the polarities of Eshu can transcend both the positive and negative polarities is that Eshu is an Orisha that can eat all of the food that are ascribed to a feminine energy Orisha, and can also eat out of all of the food that are ascribed to a masculine energy Orisha. So Eshu lè jẹ akọ adìyẹ, Eshu lè jẹ obi adìyẹ, Eshu lè jẹ ewúrẹ́, Eshu lè jẹ òbúkọ, Eshu lè jẹ àgbò, Eshu ń gbà àgùntàn. So Eshu ni ajẹ gbogbo ilé má bì. It shows that he can go as much as taking anything, irrespective. The reason being that all of the works he is doing, he obviously has to do it in relationship and in line with some other Orishas. So òun election mẹ́fà tí ń para òní òde ọ̀run. For that reason, the only thing that is like a taboo to Eshodara is Adin, because one of the things that he does not take is Adin. So if they want to utilize it for negative effect, they can actually include Adin. However, there are no limitations to what Eshu can take or what Eshu can hit. Aboru, Aboyi, Aboyi Boshishe. Yes, we obviously can pray to Eshu, and we can pray to God and through any Orisha through Eshu, because he's the Orisha. With as Ifa devotees, we pray to Eshu all of the time, and we take our requests to Eshu. If there are specific requests that we have, we pray to Eshu and we take them to Eshu for him to be able to help us carry out those missions. If we need requests that are urgent requests, Orisha that can actually ensure that things get done urgently within the twinkle of an eye. So we pray to Eshu very well. All of our prayers go through Eshu to Olodumare. Thank you for watching the Ifa Priest TV. I believe by watching this series of the Ifa Priest TV, you now understand that Eshu is an important Orisha in the schematic of our spirituality as Africans. Eshu is Olailu, and Eshu is not Satan. Aboru, Aboye, Aboyi, Boshishe. Keep watching, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel at the Ifa Priest TV. My name once again is Oluyu Olawole Olakunle Odigba.